So this week is gonna be kind of a weird episode. I'm just gonna talk about some new things that I got, and that I'm working on. I don't know why I'm excited to be wearing them. Oh, my ears. These are my favorite kitty ears ever. I got them in a Halloween costume. I've had to replace the band on them several times. They're really cute, simple, fluffy ears. But for the longest time, I only had one ear. And I couldn't find it anywhere. And then when I recently got my box of crafting items, I think I've told you guys these stories before, but when I get my box of crafting items for making my collars and everything, my ears were in there. Well, this missing one was. So I'm really excited that I have my favorite pair of ears back. So there's that good news. And then, you know, moving on, I went to a Thanksgiving party. Ooh. Let me go fix that right quick. Okay, all back. So as I was saying, I went to a Thanksgiving party with my best friend Summer, and well, dinner, you know, and we played lots of party games and things like that. And one of the things that I got, and I've never had before, well, I've grown my own, but that didn't come out too well because I have the worst green thumb ever. I got a new plant, and it's very cute and orangey, and I'm already failing as a plant mother because it was like dry as all get out when I came in, and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna kill it. So I gave it the waters, and hopefully it'll be okay. And then another thing is, we played a party game that involved Play-Doh, and then when they were done, they gave me all the Play-Doh. So I'm super excited about that. Gonna have all the fun playing with that later. And then, okay, so let's work on, okay, so let's do this first. My daddy, Mr. Dev, his birthday was recently, and then I did a photo set for him. Actually, he only got one photo out of it because I was feeling really bad that day and I was really down on myself, so I only liked one of the photos that I did, but I got balloons and I did a bunch of things. And he doesn't watch my videos, so he doesn't know, so I can tell you guys what I actually got him was I commissioned for his birthday a couple years ago. I commissioned art for him, and he loved it. He really did. And then so this year, you know, now that we're back together and I want to make him super happy, I recommissioned an update of it with me in it. So he doesn't know, and he's not going to know until it's done, and it wasn't done in time for his birthday, so we might get it for Christmas or New Year, or, you know, whenever it does get finished. So instead I bought him a gift card for his favorite coffee shop, and so in the photo I took pictures with this. And I don't even think he got to see it all the way. By the way, this is very inappropriate. It's a very adult item for any of you guys. I probably should have said this beforehand, but you know, you guys already see the warning, and you know you're not supposed to be here if you're not adults. And this episode's going to cover some adult items as well. But yeah, so I got him that, and I wrote that on there. There we go. I don't know if it's got too much glare or not. Hopefully it doesn't. Put that on there. And it's super cute, and it wraps all the way around. And you guys, this was so easy. I have a bunch of these that I did when I was selling Pure Romance, and I used to give these away with my logo inside them. But you go to the Dollar Tree, you pick it out, and then you come home, and it comes with a template already in there that you color in, and you can put it back in. But you can also scan the template onto your computer and make your own by printing it out. And that's what I did, obviously, and that's what I did when I was working Pure Romance. And if you guys don't know what Pure Romance is, it's adults novelty, and I used to sell that. And my only problem with it is, oh my goodness, Pure Romance makes such great products. I still use their products. I still have tons of them, and I still have back stock that I'm selling, but My only problem is they don't have a lot of fetish gear or a lot of adults kink gear. I don't know why I said adult kink, as in if there's underage kink. There's not. Don't be in kink if you're underage. But I don't know why I did that. But you know, a lot of kink or fetish gear. It was nothing really beyond the dark side, you know. They did add a little bit of fun things like for the when 50 Shades of Grey, which, you know, if okay, I have strong feelings about 50 Shades of Grey. Anyways, but for that they did add a special collection that had some more items in it. Like it had a spacer bar, which I have, and a few different items. And one of my favorite things that they sell, I think it's up here, is a little writing crop. I don't know where it's at though. I recently fixed it because I used it too hard. Anyways, it has a little writing crop, and it had a heart imprint. So when you smack hard enough, it leaves the heart imprint. And I think that is super cute. So I have that. But anyways, enough plugging Pure Romance. So, and start plugging my own products again. You know, I should probably start selling Pure Romance again and put that on my site as well. So, I had a item custom made by Hangman Designs. Let me let me look that up right quick. Oh, it's plugged in. Oh, okay. Pause this while I do that. Okay, we're back. I had a project custom designed by Hangman Crafts, and I will put a better picture of this up on the video somewhere over here. It's gonna come up over here. Anyways, I'll put a better picture of his designs there. But I messaged him and I was like, there's an item I particularly want, but I don't see any of them made the way that I think they should be made to last. And I was like, do you think you could do this for me? And he sent me a box today. So hopefully it's as amazing as I think it is. Wow, he put a lot of stuff because it's just this little gag. So freaking cute. He put look how much stuff I got in there. It's okay. I'll reuse it. But yeah, look how stinking cute that is. So excited. Oh, this is really big. I don't know. I don't know if I could fit it in there. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I can do it. But I just had to make it like this because I'm gonna use ribbon. You guys, I was sitting on it. Anyway, so I'm gonna use ribbon to tie it off. But he, when he starts selling them, he will sell them with the option of webbing and all that stuff to come with it. Okay, I'm gonna pause this again and try and fit this in my mouth and not do it on camera, so it's all embarrassing. Whatever, I'll do it on camera. Well, that's really easy. And as you guys can see, it's pliable, so I can bite down on it or, you know, squeeze on it, and it not like break my teeth or my jaw or my mouth or anything like that. it's not breathable though, so I can't breathe through that. So if you guys have problems breathing through your nose, I wouldn't recommend getting it. But yeah, it's really easy. I thought it was gonna be difficult to get in my mouth, but it fit right in there. I was pleasantly surprised, as you guys see. I guess I underestimate the ability to put things in my mouth. It ties on really easy. I'm gonna use a longer ribbon. This is just ribbon I happen to have lying around already. This is not even the color I'm gonna use. I'm gonna try and find maybe this green, or I kind of like the idea of the purple, but yeah. And he did that all custom for me. I asked for all these colors. I designed it myself. Ooh, so cute. Okay, so enough plugging for the Hangman Crafts. And again, I will put his image up on this side. Oh, so this, I finished my puzzle. It took me like a day, but I just never had time to sit down and do it. But I love puzzles, and this is from a last episode that you guys never saw. But I did finish it, and then I have it in my little frame. So cute. But yeah, and so the way I did this is I got this all from the Dollar Tree. I found the puzzle. On the box is the measurements of the puzzle. Where's it at? Don't make a liar out of me. There it is. As the measurements of the puzzle on the back, and then of course I just went and found a frame that was the same size as the measurements, and I built the puzzle inside the frame, and then when I was done, I just, you know, put it together, and now I can hang it on my wall. And there's no glue or anything in here. It's just I built it on the back of the frame, put it together, and then I just dropped the glass in the frame on top of it. So it's not even glued or anything like that. It's just all put together inside the frame. You know, if you guys want fun decorations and you just don't know what to put up. So I'm working on a project. You guys, I moved everything onto my bed so I can do this all without having to search for anything. And as you guys have seen, I've had to search for everything. Okay. So as you guys know, I did my little passy clips. You're so cute. I have a whole collection of these that will go out with any of my custom passies that you guys order. And I'll show you one of the custom passies that I have finished. I lied. I'm not going to because I don't know where it's at. Because I didn't dig that out. It's over there in my craft section somewhere. And then this is one of my first pacifiers that I customized. This is an infant one. These are the ones that I did myself that I was just trying out. I have this one. I have this one. And then, do I have the other one? Yes, I do. I have this one. And this one is like my favorite. There you go. Get that good adjustment in there. I wonder if the other ones... There we go. Show them off a little bit better. And then this one. And that one has my name on it. Okay, so like I said, these are the infant size ones that I got from the Dollar Tree just to, you know, test out to see if I even liked doing deco passies and putting them together, things like that. And I did. I loved it. And so I went on and ordered some adult size ones. And those are all up in my shop. They're all staged, as in they all have the pictures on them to show what they're going to look like when they're done, but they don't, not all of them are complete yet. Only 3 of them are. But they're still all available for order, and as soon as they're finished, they'll be sent out. So, I am working on making gags. I'm doing some prototypes that can be attached to any pacifier that has the right kind of holes in it. This one is right now it has spikes on it, and this does fit on some of my pacifiers, but the problem is like the screws that I have for these spikes right now, and then I have some other ones coming that don't have the spikes, they're just flat studs. And let me get a little bit closer so you can see what I'm talking about actually. Okay, anyways, they don't fit, they're not long enough to fit through deco passies. So the gems kind of get on the way, and I'll show you what I mean. So the way it works is there is a spiked end, a screw that goes into the bottom of the spike, like there, and you get in there and it's too short. I keep doing that, but yeah, it's too short to actually still attach the spike, so it'll work. But it is a really fun idea. I do really like it, and I like the idea of being able to attach it to any pacifier that I already own versus having to buy one pre-attached, you know, and being interchangeable. But yeah, and like I said, goodness, I lost the screw. That's a project I'm working on, and it's still getting its kinks worked out, or worked in. He. So I think I've covered everything I basically wanted to show. No, I didn't. I have new items from my shop. Yay! I know you can't see what they are when I do that, so I'm gonna hold them up close. They are passy charms, and the way they'll work. Oh no, is that coming off? No. Okay. So, the way they work is you take the charm off. So the charm comes off, and then you just have the chain. And then you take the chain and you wrap it around your, like this. And then you put the hook, make sure it's close enough, through the loop. And once it's through, and it's really easy, it just slides right on through. Let it drop like that. And then you put the charm back on. I misplaced the charm. Alright, and then the charm just hooks on. Ta-da! So, if you guys have any charms already, or if you have any necklaces or earrings or whatever that you want to, that are destroyed, but you like the little bits, you can always just attach them to the lobster claw, like so. And so you have your little passy charm. Super cute. And they also will still work in conjunction with any passy clips you guys have. But yeah, that's how that works. And I have these are all for sale. I'm still pricing them, but everything is on sale in my shop, as in they are available for purchase, and they're discounted 25% off right now because of holiday sale. And it's my unicorn. And if you purchase more than one item, you actually get extra 30% off, and you get better shipping. This is just a little snowflake charm, and it has a little bell on it. It's a love charm. I don't know, there might be too much light. There we go, there's a good angle, I think. This one is so freaking cute, and I'm like tempted to not sell it. It's the Daddy's Little Girl. And I'm kind of sad because I don't have little boy ones, or Mommy's Little Girls or Mommy's Little Boy charms like that. So in the future, more like all these ones. This one is actually my personal one. This one is not for sale. And just Scary Princess. Where you at? There you go. And it's got a little skull on it. It's a Scary Princess. Oh, it's so cute. this one is, again, is my personal one. But the little charm on this one right here, I made. So I'll have more in the future where I'll make charms like this that'll say more widely gender specific and acceptable ones. And maybe I'll just make some nondescript ones too, like little, that just say little or caregiver or something like that. And then my snowflake one, so cute, and that one has a bell on it too. I'm just crazy about bells lately. This is a mushroom with a heart. So cute. This is a toothless one that has a little charm. And I know it's a little bit harder to see, but that is toothless. This is so cute. I had a few colors like this made. It has the kitty cat and the bell, and those sold out like instantly. I don't know if that's just focusing really well. There we go. Better focus. Kind of, whatever. But it's a kitty cat and a bell. Super cute. This one has a princess crown on it. Oh, there we go. And then this is the last one I have already made and ready to go. And this one has got a skull on it and a spike and a disco ball, and it's on a purple chain. It's super cute. But like I said, they're all interchangeable. So, I mean, once you put the chain on your passy clip, on your pacifier, you can actually just change out the charms as you want. You don't even have to take all the chain off every time. But like I said, those are all on sale and ready to go. And they'll be on my Instagram. If you guys haven't been to my Instagram, I'm going to put that up there too. And I know I tell you guys all the time to go to my Instagram and follow me and stuff like that, but I know you don't always listen. But that's my Instagram. Look at this big old ring on there. And then you know what might help too is if I turn up the brightness on this, because it's turned all the way down. But yeah, there's the passies that I have available, and here are some of the collars that I have. And they're all on there. All the information's on there. Like I said, we're doing a sale right now, which I have an image for as well on there. So basically all the items that are listed on my Instagram are listed with the price of shipping already included. So when you buy more than one item, of course we drop the shipping off, and then if you buy more than one item, instead of getting 25% off, you get 30% off of the total. That means the total including shipping. So you'll be paying even less for shipping, and you're paying even less for the items. So great sale, great sale. And these are so cute. I would wear all of them all the time if I could. I had a bunch of these ones made up too with the rainbow, and those sold really fast. I used to go to cons and stuff and sell these. Like when I moved to California, I'd like I don't know like a lot of little events to go to sell things like this that don't cost that much for booths. So I haven't got around to like really getting to sell a lot of stuff in person anymore. But yeah, I used to make that dough. Let me see, is there anything else? Any updates that I need to tell you guys? Me and Mr. Dev's mutual friend has been released from the hospital, and she's able to be at home now. Let me think. I don't think there's anything else. Mr. Dev is going to be in one of my next episodes. We're still kind of arguing over what it's going to be about. Because I have an idea that he hates, so... And then, what else? We might do a gaming episode. He might be into that. We'll just play some games and do some stuff together. Maybe. I'll pitch that one to him. He might like that better. And we might start doing watch with me's. Like, we'll both be together and we'll watch some episodes of, like, cartoons or TV shows or things that are a little friendly. And we can all chat and stuff like that. We've not worked in the details of that yet. Because he and I both live very busy lives. So finding a certain day to do that, and we'd probably do it, like, once a month, would be kind of hard. I don't know. And like I said, episodes before, and I did do for like I think 2 times I did it, but I'm gonna start doing live little broadcast. So I'll be in little space and we'll do live, and I'll you know, play and have fun and do games and stuff like that. I think I did it once, but that was months ago that I said I was gonna do it. I did it once or twice. Anyways. So it might, like, fall on the same day that we do those. I don't know. I'll have to work out the details with him. But yeah, I'm trying to put things together to be more interactive with you guys and to have better connection, and so you guys can give me feedback on what you want to see, and if I'm doing things okay, and if I'm not doing things okay, whatever. And again, don't be afraid to comment, you know. I will always try and make sure I comment immediately back. I usually have my phone with me and I can, and you know, I want to be able to have a good interaction with all you guys. You guys make me happy. Being able to communicate with everybody and put myself out there and share myself with the world makes my life so much easier. It makes me, like, calmer. It just makes me feel better. It makes me feel better about my little space. It makes me feel not so weird that, you know, people are out there that want to do the same thing as me or have interest in what I do, and, you know, it's nice. And I especially become worried about little space. We'll get serious for a minute, because so many minors are involved in it lately, and it's just getting such a bad rap. And there are so many people who are out there just don't understand what it is, and, you know, they get involved with it and they say, you know, I'm this and I'm that, and they really don't know what it means or, you know, what it is to other people. So because they're, you know, screaming about it more loudly, or because they're more controversial, like I said, they're minors and whatever, it's just getting this stigma, and it's becoming really negative, and it's becoming a very scary place. And it's like I said, I'm on Instagram, and, like, every day I have to go through and unfollow so many people, or, you know, block so many people from following me because they're, like, 13 years old. And I'm like, why? What? I know, I was 13 once. I know what's out there in the world for you to feel the need to regress, but why do you have to do it in a kink way? Why can't you just be an age regressor? Why do you have to have a caregiver? Why do you have to have sexual attachments to it? Like, stop it. Please stop. You're making me uncomfortable. You're making other people uncomfortable, and you're making even more people outside of it not understand what it is. And I mean, I don't know why I'm saying please stop, like any of you or my listeners or minors, because you shouldn't be. And you know, I put a warning in the beginning. I say it mostly throughout all my videos, like, don't be on here if you're underage. Like, and that's 18. If you guys don't know, it's 18. If you're not over the age of 18, you shouldn't be involved in anything that I'm doing. With the exception of my like videos, because those are all PG-13, I guess. I don't know, some of them have cussing in them, but they have nothing to do with my kink. I might wear gear in some of them, but it's not like hardcore, like I don't have a gag in or anything like that. I might be wearing my ears and my collar. But it's not anything that I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing, you know, out in public, kind of deal. And, you know, we've already had that discussion where kink doesn't belong in public unless, you know, it's a set, allowance kind of deal. So we already know if I say it's good for public, it's good for public. General public, there we go. General public, not like my small get-togethers of other kinks public. So, but yeah, everything with the exception of my like page, which I haven't even done anything new for like in a while. I should probably shoot something for that today. I don't know. So, oh, let's talk about some room decorations for the future, things like that. I found this adorable tapestry, which I will put an image up here, and it is so cute, and I don't know why it really speaks to me. Maybe because it's, you know, a little dark-skinned girl wearing a tiara, but she's faceless or anything like that, so I guess it's another reason I can really relate to it, because there's nothing there to really say, oh, that's definitely not you. And I think I'm gonna put that up along the window. I won't order it for a while, you guys, because I am already in a hole right now, and then, you know, next month's Christmas, so I'm gonna do all my Christmas shopping, because I've not done a lot of it, and I've got lots of people to buy for now, and oh goodness, I know I say that like it's so terrible. Oh, so many people in my, excuse me, so many people in my life I have to buy presents for. It's so hard for me, you know, to have friends. Yeah, no, that was really not what I meant to come off as, but you know, it's all about me. And so I have so many people to buy for, and it's really expensive. It's really expensive. I'm gonna start giving people their birthday and Christmas presents at the same time, so I don't have to like buy everything at Christmas at the end. I'm like, okay, it's your birthday, happy birthday, and Merry Christmas. So when Christmas comes around, you remember I already got you your gift. God, that's such a smart idea. I should really do that. Except for my siblings, because they're all February babies too. So we're all February. So I'm not. That'd be like the same thing as doing Christmas. So I'd rather do Christmas and birthday for them. With the exception of one of my siblings who was born in November. So, it's, yeah. I don't even remember what I got her for her birthday. Oh, I gave her money this year. But, I buy her gifts all the time anyways. She's my sister, you know, that's what we do. We buy each other gifts all the time. So I'm building a Patreon page as well. So, room decorations and Patreon pages are like the same thing, right? I'm building a Patreon page. This is so unorganized, you guys. As well, and I'm gonna try and include different things that you get for being better or higher tier members. Right now the lowest tier is $2, and that's just a standard you're helping me out kind of thing. You don't really get anything perkalicious for that yet, or I don't know if I should use the word yet. It's just kind of like it's your standard thing. But you know, I'll do other tiers that'll include things like maybe shout outs on my videos, or a chance to, not a chance, but, you know, being featured with me on videos, maybe doing small portions, like in another higher tier, and then, you know, it'll go up. We'll work it on it and see what we can get. I might do 2 different Patreons for 2 different, kind of, no, I think I'll just do one, and I'll just do 2 categories at the same price, you know, things like that. Because, you know, I'll do one that's more kink oriented, or, more oriented towards my, business of fetish modeling, for all you guys who like to see me. And, you know, one that's towards my YouTube followers, or anybody who follows me on Instagram, or does the more, you know, actual me side of things, you know, I have that. So, you know, people who want to see me do dirty things, and some the people who just love me for me. yeah, I think I'll do that. So we'll build a Patreon, and I'm working on that. And you guys, I have coffee set up as well. So if you guys want to send me coffee, I'm down for that. And link will go here. What else do I have? I have my website. If you guys want to order anything from me, custom photos and stuff like that, you can do that through my website. I also have items that are my merchandise, like my shirts and stuff you guys see me wear. Eventually, I keep saying it's gonna happen. I don't know if it will, but my collars and stuff will make it onto my website as well. So I have a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to build a business. I'm trying to, stay regular with it and put my heart and soul into it, because it's really what I want to do. I've always wanted to have my own business, and now I'm actually, have the time, and I have the motivation, and I'm finding myself actually committed to doing it, and I have something that I'm really into selling. Like before, I was like, I'm gonna become a seamstress, and I did that for a while. I was a seamstress for a while. I hated it. Oh god, I hated it, because a lot of people don't really understand what goes into sewing. They just think, I gave you stuff and you should give me back stuff, and it should not cost anything. I don't know why. So a lot of times people don't understand that there's a lot of effort, there's a lot of planning, there's a lot of things I had to buy and learn before you came along. And the same way with musicians. Like my ex, you guys know, Zoran was a producer, and he was a DJ and things like that. And people were like, well, why don't you just come do it? It's what you love to do, right? It's not a real job. I don't understand why I have to pay you to do that. Like, what? Yeah, it is. It's a real job that I had to learn and that I had to put effort in and I put money into, things like that. And I'm like, I just don't understand people sometimes. Not all people are like that, but, So, and all the music that I have that Zoran did for me, I paid for. It's not like he was like, oh, you're my bestie, and we used to date and we were gonna get married one time, so you can have this for free. No, I have to pay for everything too. So, I'm supporting his cause. And I do have a lot of music for him. And he also made me a new song recently. It's on his SoundCloud still. So I'll link it up, and he did it so I can make a hoop video, but I just haven't gotten around to making that video. But I love this song. I was so pleased with it. I'm so happy. And if any of you guys ever want any kind of custom music or custom remixes or anything like that, do not hesitate. I know we had our bad past, and the lost video that I mentioned earlier is actually me and him together. We did a video together. We had this long talk, and I did crafting and stuff like that. Eventually it might show up. I don't want to make any promises, even though I do always make promises like, oh, you guys are going to see this video, it's going to come up yet. Like my Hard Summer video that's still not been remotely edited. I have all this footage for him. Yeah, no, I don't know, you guys. I'm sorry. It's going to happen eventually. I just don't know when. But this one I'm not going to make any promises. That might never show up, because he has a half of the video that he still's never sent me, because we filmed it together, and he's actually in it because he runs a YouTube channel, so he doesn't mind having his face all over the internet. Anyways, yeah, I don't know if I've ever shown you guys Zoran. I might pop some pictures up, but if you guys look at him now, he's much different from when I dated him. Physically different. And it's not a bad thing, he's still him. He's a better him. He's getting into a better place. No more drugs. He's sober, and he's also a lot more understanding, listening, and he tries a lot harder now. So he's a better person, but he still has his best. I still think he's a good friend. I think that's it. You guys. I think we've covered everything. I think I've talked a little bit too much. We talked about things I'm going to do in the future, things I'm adding to my room. I'm going to also get a Google Home soon, which I'm super excited about. That means I can stop screaming at my phone like, ah, gosh darn it, Google. I just say, hey, Google. I used to have one at my roommate's place, Jen. Before we had our falling out, he had the big one. I'm just getting the mini, and made my life so much easier. You guys, and then at my parents' house I had one too. Like, I don't even know how we lived before. They've only been like out for like maybe 3 or 4 years now, maybe that long. I don't even think it's been that long, but I don't know how I live my life without it. It's so convenient. But yeah, I'm going Google. I did debate between that and Amazon. This is a whole different tangent. And you guys, we're going to end this video. But one more thing before we do end. I started listening to this podcast that I super love. And I super love it because I love spooky, scary things. But sometimes I can't, all the times, I cannot watch anything scary by myself. So it's a ghost stories and true crime podcast, and it's called And That's Why We Drink, and it's hilarious. I love the hosts. They're super funny. And I love it because I can listen to ghost stories and I don't get as freaked out. I do get scared. It does scare me, but it doesn't give me like the kind of nightmares and night terrors and things like that watching something by myself does. So without the visuals, it's kind of easier for me. So I greatly appreciate them for that. And I think if you guys are like into that as well, you like horror stories and you like true crimes and murder mysteries and things like that, they talk about tons of them. And they also have once a month they do a listener story, so you can hear about other people's true connected from the horse's mouth kind of stories. And it's just really fun, and you know, I love it so much. It's so fun. Team milkshake. So if you guys have time and you're interested in that kind of thing, you want to check them out, do that, because it's become a really great, huge part of my life is listening to that podcast now, because I'm catching up on all the horror stories that I wanted, and they talk about a lot of stuff from movies that I want to see, but I'm always by myself. So I get to hear about the movies, like what the movies were based in and things like that. It's really fun. It's really interesting, and I get to learn fun facts about things that I knew about, but they did more research, so I got to get more of that in there. Just more, oh, did you know? And I'm like, oh, I didn't know, kind of deals. So that's super fun. And I mean, like, I love them so much. I'm like thinking maybe I should start a podcast, but I'm like, nah, let's not do that crazy. Let's just stick to my my YouTube channel, because I love you guys and I love everybody that comes and supports me. And if you make it all the way to the end of my videos, I know some of them are crazy long, and I'm kind of trying to stay closer to 25 minutes to 30 minutes kind of in my videos. I don't know where I'm at now. I think it's way past that. I feel like I've been talking forever. But I mean, I'm trying to keep it more compact for you guys, so you guys aren't, having to sit around and waste hours of your life on me, which I mean, I'm not against. But if you guys do make it to the end of this video, after all those tangents and sidelines and all that, please like, subscribe, and leave me comments. Tell me about what's going on in my videos that you like. Tell me about what's going on in your life. Tell me about things you want me to talk about. Tell me anything. Tell me anything. Just chat with me in the comment section if you'd like. I am down for it, okay? Alright, bye you guys. I love you so much. Thank you for all your time and everything. Bye, bye, bye.